another day. This is a late um signal, so I'm just gonna go in there. It's supposed to be a sell for F48. It's open. The first one is a loss, so we just watch it out and play. And to me, that's not a good sell because it keep breaking highs and keep breaking highs. So it's supposed to break here. So uh, once it break there, that should be good. So I'm just gonna get some music going and yeah, let's see. Let's see if that's a win or not. Um, yeah, but today is day seven. Day seven. I'm really excited. We've been doing good so far, so I don't have any issue with all we doing. We break the rule, which is not good, and we overcome. We make it through those days, and we're doing okay. So apparently this is a loss, guys. So oh no, it's not a loss yet. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see. It's gonna be a close one. Keep rolling around there. See. Alright, so it is a loss. But yeah, we wait. I'm just gonna introduce you. We wait for the next signal and then we start. We come back. Alright. So while we wait a little bit, let's go over the rules. Again, something that when you're doing something like this, until you get so comfortable with your rules, you just go over there, read it, and see. Okay, all right. So these are the entry rules, and I always said if I can get these right, then this become less of a priority, right? Because if I can get these right majority of the time, then this become less. All right. So 80% or higher payout. Analyze each setup. If the setup does not make sense, do not enter the trade. Do not rush trade. So these are the ones that I'm trying to get better at. This one, I'm good right there. All right. So let's see. All right, we have another entry coming. All right. So USD JPY. USD JPY. This is for a buy at 55. All right. So what we'll look at this is a downward change right here going down. Right. This is the low. Let's see if there's another low. Let's try to, and then there's another low right here. Right, we're just gonna work with those two for now, because there's another one. Right, we're just gonna work with these two for now. All right. So what happened here? We come here one, two, couple times, and it bounce off and then come back. Now we break through, then going straight down. So we say if you're going for a buy at 55, so we break this low. Currently, we break this low, right? And would it be a good idea to go in for a buy at this trade? No, I don't think it is, because if you look at the sequence of business going on, is only once this sequence goes on, there's only two green candle happening, and the chances of that happen is really slim. Yes, we got some resistance off of here, but look at this right now. The next candle is supposed to go in for a buy. Right, look at this right here. There's no resistance. There's barely any resistance. There's no wick up here to say buyers try to get in control. No, and then that's not the resistance right there. So it wouldn't be a good idea to go in to that trade. Yes, it would be the nice to take our first trade right off the bat like yesterday and when no, every day is not the same. So we gotta take what is in front of us, what the chart is telling us, and go from there. Right? With no rush. The last trade was a loss. So no, imagine if I went in that trade and get a loss and then come in here and get another loss. See what I'm saying? I said it may not be a loss, but the probability of me getting a loss is really high doing this because it's a downward trend, right? So yeah, we wait, find a better setup, and do this. I could have gone this trade for a sell, right? See this turn into green, right? That rejection right there kind of helped this to be, could say, hey, it could be a green candle, a green buyers in control. But we have to wait till it play out because this still, there's nothing here. So we still gotta wait till it play out. Okay. So that's how you look at the market. Yes, we have a bot. Yes, it give you a say go green, but as I said, the bot is coming like a super indicator. You look at it, you analyze it, and you make a sound judgment of okay, what gonna happen, right? And that's how you get to make the bot works for you. You don't have to take every single trade, right? You do not have to take every single trade. And this is one of the ways you don't have to take any trade. So this becomes a loss. So two back-to-back loss, right? This may be the green one because it do all of that stuff. But we didn't get into no loss. We didn't make any trades. We didn't go on an entry. We still have our $1.92. All right, we wait again. All right, we got another setup. USD BRL. This is not it. Let me go USD BRL for a buy. USD BRL. This is at 90%. And we're going for a buy. So I like this setup. Let's go change this calculator to 90%. 179. 179. But let's wait and see. There's a lot of rejection going on. Buy at 2. So we don't have a lot of time because, yeah, I was doing something. It breaks here. Um, what I want is to continue coming up there. You're rejecting a lot off of this. We still have this fair value gap to get fixed, so that's what I'm going off of. I don't like the fact that it's rejecting so much, but let's see. I think I went in too early. Went in too early. So 336 next hit about 336. I went in too early, but a little bit too early. I think this, you see that this big fair value gap right here, this candle, exhaustion candle right here. Yeah, I think we gotta fill that to get to up here, to get to here. Um, so that's my logic behind this trade. Um, I think it's still gonna go up. Um, but I think my entry is just above, but it's fine. I think that's good. We almost there. Uh, yeah, and that's a win. Uh, good win. Good win for everybody. So yep. So we mark that as a win, guys. Commit phase. Put it back at 92. Set up again and wait. So before I go for the next thing, so I was just analyzing this chart right here, and it's like every time it make a new high, come back to this level, come back down. So I was just looking at it and like, okay, if I was really analyzed, I would take a sell right here, or wait till this become red and then take a sell right here. But let's look at the next signal. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and analyze the chart. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so this is going for a buy at 8. Alright, so these eyes are breaking. Alright, so the high we trying to get to is up here. Alright, so we need to think of, okay, does this mean that everything gonna come back down? Alright, so let's go across. So one high right here, it come back down a little bit. Right, next high, it come back down. Next high, coming back down. This is for a buy at 8. right? So right now we're gonna take that out of the equation. So right now we break this break right here, right, which we didn't want, right, because we're going up, and it break it and close out of it. This it don't have no wick, no rejection or anything, right? And we're supposed to go in for a buy after this candle. There's no rejection from this one, clean. So if you wanted to go in for a buy after this candle, it would be like one of those things, side, right? So now we have some rejection here to go for a buy, and this becomes green. So do we go in for a buy after this? I'm not confident about that, honestly. So we're gonna wait. So it may win, as I said. Like, I'm not confident. Yes, we have some rejection. We'll put it up. We got some rejection here, back and forth, but I'm not confident because we going down. And based on history, every time it go up, it come back down. Like, you make a new high, come back down. Make a new high, come back down. Am I maybe wrong? Yes, I may be wrong, but I want a better probability setup, right? Yes, it looked green going up and everything. There's still rejection from the upside, right? So it could be a close win, or it could be like a whole takeover win. I'm fine, but we will wait and see the result. As I said, I make mistakes all the time. This one of those wins that gonna be like one of those on the market. So based on that, that's a win. It's a win. And this is a win that I can live with because look at that. I could have just lose and then go in again, and I'm definitely gonna lose over this one. So I'm okay with that. So you analyze the chart, get for a better setup. My entries have to be on point. So yes. So we wait again. See how this one there's no wick on this side. All the rejection is coming from here. So sellers is still controlled right now. Buyers have a push it to get no wick over here. So me losing over this, unless I see that the bot win, it's gonna be it's gonna be it's gonna be heartbreaking when I'm like, okay, the bot win and I lose right here. Well, it win again. So that's another story, and it's not like it's a close win. There's a gap right there. So yeah, so I'm okay with this. This is to show you my journey and how I look at the charts, and you can learn something of how I analyze the chart. And people analyze the chart in different ways. Some people still would take this trade, some people wouldn't, some people would take it as a sell, and even if they take it as a sell, some people will win this, you know. So that's what I'm looking at, and then because of this rejection right here, they would have been like, yeah, I'm going in for a buy. But I'm showing you how I analyze the chart, and that's it. The whole journey, like showing you my trades and everything. So that's what I'm showing. Um, and it may be boring, maybe something y'all don't want to see. Just want to see me win or lose, whatever. But this is how I go about it, and this is the challenge I'm doing. And I'm taking it as a learning lesson for myself, so I can watch all my videos back again and go over it. Like day one and day two and day three, those are the videos that I'm gonna watch more because those were the 2 days when I broke my rules. And then I think day five when I broke another rule. So I'm gonna watch those videos mostly and see like what did I go wrong, and then the other videos I just watch around them and see okay what I did right and what did I miss, so I don't miss those entry again. So that's what I'm doing. This is what this challenge doing. You know, right? So it may be long and boring. It's not like no excitement or anything, but I'm not here for excitement. All right, we're here for a buy. So buy at 14. All right, so let's go. This is the low. I'm gonna mark this off so I can go across and look where we're going, because I like to see that. I can't see anything across. Pretty much right here. Alright, so that's where we're gonna go, right there. Alright, and I'm gonna mark this current one right here. Right, and then we're gonna mark where we trying to get to. Alright, so we're supposed to be buying at 14. Alright, there's this, it's a downward trend, official downward trend. So we go to this last candle, we reject off of it, we go up, and we come back up, we reject off of this candle high right here, and it's not going up. So if you see the pattern, every so often there's a green one, but we're still going down, and only two times you see more than one green. Right here, right here, two times. It breaks this low and go into this low. So what do that possess me not to do? Going for a buy, because it break this low. Yes, it have some rejection, but it break the low and close below it. So now this is the low that it's trying to get to, right? So even though the last one was a win, I'm fine with that. The two that we saw before that was and we got one win, and then the two before that was a two loss. So we wait, and it rejecting off of this low. And I said like it can win. Like I'm not saying it won't win. It's just like this is a whole downward trend. If you look at the thing, and then you can see like every other. So this one red, one green, one red, one green, one red. You know, one green, one red. So we just wait. It's still rejecting off of here. So maybe the next one is a green candle because of the rejection. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go in because of that rejection. Don't normally do it go on a second trade, but I'm gonna do that because of that. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. This is just me going off of this rejection right here, and it becomes an indecision candle. So let's see. Let's see if it works. So my next trade amount should be 358. 358. 358. Alright, we just wait. We're not gonna go in after this candle close, you know. Just one time in and go. My issue is it's not hitting the candle high. That's my issue right now. It's not hitting it's not hitting back its high. So that's where my issue comes in. It did hit it eventually and we win. So yes, it becomes a win on the second one. So that's good on me where because these are massive rejection. I rejected twice, rejected again, and go on. And then there's no wick under this. So in hindsight, that's a good decision. So yeah. Because if this becomes a red candle, there's no reason for me to go in for a buy again. You know what I'm saying? So we win and survive the next day. 93, so you're gonna be 194, I assume. Alright, so we wait on the next setup. And by the way, this was a doji on the bot on this one. So the bot did get a doji on this one. So whoever went in, the bot got a doji on this one. I got the win. So yeah, interesting. So me, some people lose this. Some people depends on it. Some people lose this. Depends on the entry. So yeah. Okay, so we have a buy at 20. This one. This is a lot of thing going on right here. All right, let's mark it up. All right, so the main high is there, right? So every time it try to come up here, back up here, come here, it go back down, come here, it go back down, it come here, go back down, it come here, go back down, it come here, go back down, it come here. It never come back up here, this high, right? It never come back, so it rejects it off of here. And there's like a lot of, it just becomes like a whole big zone that we try to get out of, right? So first thing first, we're gonna try and get out to here, right, and break it up. Cause they're gonna continue going on. It's gonna have like a zigzag, 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 right? So it's supposed to be a buy at 20, right? Do we go into this trade, right? Let's see. Rejecting, rejecting, maybe off of this one. Rejecting, rejecting. If this candle close red, I'm not going in. All right, close red, so yeah, not going in. If it did close green, I would have gone in, but it didn't. So we wait and see again. I like. There's a lot of rejection going on across. Like if you look, there's so many wicks going on. So I could be wrong. Like I was saying, but it closed. Could be wrong again. So I'm okay with that. Also, it didn't close below this, but it's fine. I'm just thinking about one, two, three indecision. Just go up here, reject it again, come back here. So I don't think so. You would people will say, well, I do not know understand the different type of candles. Yeah, I do not understand them really good. So it's a win for the bot, yes, but I wasn't gonna go in there after this big rejection right here and no week down here, and it's still there's another big rejection up here again. So I will go for a sell again. So alright, we wait again. And people will say, well, you're wasting time. Wasting time of getting the chart. Oh, you had two back to back with it, you didn't take them. I'm fine. I'm okay with that. You trying to build something where you find high probability setups, and that's good. Because if you're not using a bot and using strategy that require you to do setups, you will sit down and look at it. And if you don't comfortable going there yet, because you said if this happened, you will do this. Well, if this happened, this becomes a red candle. This happened, right? But look at this. This is a green candle. All three green candles. There's like massive rejections. In my head, I still make the right decision. So all right, so we have another setup. It was 78% and it went down to 71. So we just gotta not entertain this one. I'm going for a sell. It could be a good sell if we get rejection off of here, but I'll let you know the results. All right, and if this change, we'll see. I'll analyze the chart and then if it change, we'll see. Okay, we're supposed to be entering in this on this candle. The payout didn't change. So milk card all the eyes and stuff. I can see like every time it get to a certain point, it always reject it and come back and go back down. So that can be what the bot was looking at when the strategy in there. See what I'm saying? So we just gotta wait and see it play out first, right? And then that's it. But I think this is like a high risk trade in a sense where it's finally Because every time I look at, because all of these high come here and go back down. It never break this previous high, and it finally did. So in contrast, it did win, but I didn't enter because of this. So there's a lot of variable. Every time we make a high, it come back down and it go back up. So yeah, so yeah, we wait again. All right, we have a new one. This is for a sell at 92%. So this is gonna be 194, I think. Yes. All right. So this is for a sell. All right. So let's sell at 32. Let's analyze this. All right. So currently, this is going back up. Right. We're not worrying about up here. We're worrying about what we have here. We're going for a sell. We need this to candle come down here and break this low right here. This is the high. We need the candle to come down and break here. Right. This is way up there. We're not worrying about there. Because if this continue keep breaking up, then don't make sense. You know what I mean? So it was going down, come up, reject a little bit, go back up. So let's see. Let me go change this up just in case. Let's see. I would love for that to be a nice big red, with a bigger body red candle. Um, I went in. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's see. All right, 360. 360. Let's see. This is like one of those risky trades. I think it's a risky trade. This turn green. Never like when this turn green. We wait for it. It's supposed to be alright. It's alright. I don't even think I'm going in for a second time because it's breaking all the highs. So going for a second time, it's not even make sense. So yeah, let's see though, because this is the high that I have. Oh, let's see. I may go in again. Rejection. Not a good idea. Alright, let's see. Tell you, this is like one of those risky trades that you take every so often. Alright, I think this is gonna be all the recap after this anyway, by the way. So we wait. Let's see. I would love for it to just break these my alert. I'm trying to zoom in so you can see what I'm looking at. Tell you, I said it's risky trade, risky trade. Then I risk and then no reward. 658. Risk. The one that I risk, it wasn't the good risk. The other ones would be a better risk than this one, but it's fine. It happens sometimes. Yeah. So we didn't win that one. This is the hourly recap. For that hour, 2 loss, 3 loss, 1 doji. This is the candle I should be going into, but I'm fine. We wait for the next hour. Let's see if I can bring it up on here. Nope. Nope. So still waiting for signal to come in. So I think it's this off right now. It's not currently working, but we're good. Alright, so we wait for signal to come in. This was a risky trade, as I said, and yeah, I didn't think I should go in here. again, but it happens. This is the trade I should wait on. Like wait on the second one and going on this one, but it happens. Alright. And would you look at that? This is our losing entries, these two, and then this is the other one win after that. So okay, we have one here for 90%. Let's get this up here do good 90%. So 672. 672. And we're going for a buy at 39. Alright. This is our low. Put it at this candle. Right? But technically it's right here. It's doing rejection all the time. So we're gonna go for the next low, which is right here. Right? And then there's another one in between right here. So I'm gonna mark that too. Right? So it said we're gonna buy at 39. Alright. Buy at 39. Now it's 38. These little rejections. Nothing happened, right? So let me go in some more. So I marked the lows. These are lows right here. Downward trend. Lows. Alright. So you wait and see. You're supposed to buy at after this scanner closes. It's supposed to be a buy. We wait. Alright, that's a nice rejection. I'm gonna go in based on that. Based on that only. Alright. I'm taking a lot of risks today. 12, 14. I don't know why. 12, 14. Is that correct? 12, 14. Taking a lot of risks today. Well, there's a big rejection off of this one. And I said I can't be wrong. Like, I've been wrong so many times that it's not even crazy. I wanted to hit off of here. Keep breaking that candle high. I like this rejection a lot. So, like I said, I'm going slowly based on this big rejection right here, and it went all the way back up to there. So that's my only like consolidation from that trade. Because sometimes you see just one thing, and it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm going in because of that. Why am I not? I'm not on flag mood. Oh my gosh, I wasn't on flag mood. All right. Good thing I figured saw that already because I would have flag moved out of the trade. Alright, so now I'm on flag move. Alright, so we win that one. 185. Alright, so we wait again. You know. And I said like I literally went in this big rejection right here. This is why, because it's a massive rejection. Plus we didn't have a lot if about a big body of a red candle. So I'm just going in like, yep, this say buyers going to get in control. All right, we wait again. Right, we have another one for a buy at 45. We have another one. All right, so let's see. Lows. We break this one, so we're gonna go here. All right. Let's see. We go across. The next one is down here. All right. Now this is the zone. I should mark this as a triangle, rectangle. So I'm put it in a zone. That box right here. All right. So what we want, because we're supposed to go buy at 45, right? So it rejected here and it rejected it again. So what we love is for this to come naturally. Let's see. See, outside of that zone, this right here should have marked it with right there. So currently, yes, there's a rejection, but it's going the other way. So we're supposed to get a buy right now from this candle. So like this is an indecision candle right there, right? I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but there wasn't nothing on the downside. So let's see, because it came up here and rejected off of this candle right here. So let's see if the same thing gonna play out on this one. And it's like could be a win. Like I'm not fronting or anything. It could be a win because it come here one rejected, touch it again rejected, touch right here rejected. That's 3 times. Touch again rejected. So I didn't even take all of those stuff into consideration because I was just more focused on drawing a line. All right. So this looked like a win on the first entry, and that's okay because I wasn't fully ready. All right. So we wait again. I wasn't fully ready. This is why I don't draw the triangle thingy, because the rectangle, I should say, because it takes too long. All right, we wait. All right, we're back. So we have a setup, and I want you to guess what we're doing just for a second. All right, marking up here. I'm just gonna wait. R is 51. We're doing it at 51. All right, so if you think, guess what the bot told me to do, right? 51, the bot told me to sell, right? So this is the little high we're trying to do, right? So we come here, it come down, we come here, it come down. So let's see, at 51, the bot said sell at 51. So let's see where we're getting at. All right, we're gonna put it right here. We're not going up this, even though it's almost there. We're going right here first, right? Little by little. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Didn't even come up 3. So I need this one to touch here and close there without any rejection. Alright, 51 before sell. Alright. I'm going in. Ah, shoot. Ooh, 390. My entry was bad. 390. There's nothing going on around here. It's just going sideways. Tell you, I'm taking a lot of risks today. That's a big candle. If we break through, reject. Let's see. Right, I'm going in again. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Let's see if luck in my work. Sometimes you need luck on your side and everything. Sometimes you need luck. 823. haven't come down yet. So, and this turn to green. Yep, luck is not on our side. Nothing I wanted happened, and I entered the trade. So we're not even gonna go over it and show you how messed up I am for that going into the trade, even a second time. Alright, that's a loss. We'll be back. Um, I need to get back focused and stop doing the luck thing or just random trade. I need to get back on my wheel and look for better setups. Alright, so wait on that and do that. Alright, we're here again for another one. So this one is for 58. So it went up, high or low, come back down, go up, come back down. So I say a sell at 58. So I need this to be a nice red candle. Come on. I like this rejection here. Try it, reject it off of there. So I do not want it to close over here. So let's wait and see. Sell at 58. We're waiting because we're recovering. We got no the losses in a row. We start off really good. We come back waiting, right? So it's supposed to be a sell at 58. So we wait. Break through this high. Break through the indicator. Alright. Nice. No rejection, no lot of rejection, so that's not a good idea to go in for a sell right there. So we're waiting for a nice setup. Said I can lose. I was wrong about this one and this one. So yeah, I can also wrong about this one too. So we wait and see. And by the looks of it, I'm getting wrongs. So yep, I'm way wrong from this one. So I didn't see that coming. Well, overall, it's going back down, right? So I was double like this is a COG wrong, but it's okay. What if I go in there now? It breaks below here. I'm gonna test a theory. If it come back up here, I go in there. Too late. Can't do it anymore. But thought was good. And I still can maybe go in there after this candle close. You know? Because it breaks, hit. There's no wick right here. Depends on how this goes. There's not enough rejection coming. We got this one. You want us to test it? Alright. We're gonna test it. Something I'm not gonna go in again after that. Just testing a theory. 1738. 1738. Let's see if it works. This is all outside of plans and everything. Let's see. It's gonna be my downfall. Doing stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing. But let's see. You're testing it. Theories. Yep, it's wrong. We wait for another candle. Set up 59.60. It went. I didn't see that. I was looking at something else. So we did barely right because it was like right there. So barely right. So we'll take that as a theory tester and call it a win. 823. Theory tester. We're not doing that again. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. 196. That whipped me in. I thought I lost. I was looking for when the other signal coming in. Alright, so we wait. Alright, we're back. We're going for a buy. High. Break. So we're going for a buy at 4. 4. Alright, let's go across and see where possibility of where it can go. If we don't see anything, we just sometimes you're not gonna find anything across because the last high was like way like 50 days ago. Alright, we don't see anything. Alright, so let's get back to see what's in front of us. Alright, so we're going for a 4. Alright. So we're trying to break here. Pretty much there's nothing going on. It's just going pretty much sideways. So like look. High, come back down, high, come back down, back to the next high. Kinda come back down. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So rejection here. Big rejection. Oh no. If it come back outside here, I go in there. Because I was thinking about this rejection right here. I'm slow. So I was questioning, should I go in? If I don't think it's gonna come back down here. But if it does, we going in. Because I was gonna assume like this rejection right here come back down and go in and stay in. But yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna watch it play out. I did say if we come here, we're just gonna watch it play out. I don't like how it doing around here. I would win if I go in right here, a bot win anyway. But I didn't like that. I didn't like it, but that's a win anyway. I didn't like it. I would have win if I come right here. But I just didn't like it. Alright, so we wait again. Oh, so today's goal is to get to I need 10 more bucks. So the goal is to get to 300. I'm not looking at this amount a lot because this is not here. I'm just mentally trying to figure out, know when I'm there, because if you look at the amount, I have an idea of where I'm at on here. So I'm just getting 10 more bucks to get here. So, and this could be like 5 more wins to get there, but it could be more. So I'm not focused on here. That's why I hide my total all the time. Alright, we have another one. 44. Alright, we're going for a bing bang 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 buy. Buy. Big high. Not worry about that yet. Here. Alright. I'm gonna mark low too. Right here. Alright, so it's a buy at 10. I like this buy. I like it. But there's some flaws. There is a rusting, like you see when we go back into this, there's a red, you come back down, there's green, there's a red, you go back up, red, red. So let's see. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, that's better for you guys to see. I need some rejection. Rejections. Reject here. Rejection. Alright. On. Rejection. 281. I think I got enough rejection to help me out. Guess not. That is good enough. Guess not. Wasn't enough. I don't even think I want to go in there a second time. Honestly. I'm not going there a second time, especially if we close down here. I'm not going a second time. I'll just take that as a loss. It may win, but I don't feel comfortable going a second time. Do me dirty with that rejection. Uh, let's see. I'm really tempted. All right, come back down here. I'll go in there. If it flip red, I'll go back down there. I dare you. Come on. You ain't want to go down there now. See? Come on. Going in there. I may lose it. Late loss too, like an idiot. Yeah, it was close. It was a close. Look at that. I could have waited. If I waited a little bit more, I would have win. But it's a loss. That's fine. All right. We lost that one too. 538. Mm, I need to get back in the groove. Because I wanted to. Uh, yeah, if I waited a little bit more, I would have gone there. But the second was running. I would wait a little bit more. I would have win. Just a little bit more, but it's fine. This is the trade. All right. I really need to focus. It's go. It went up. Look at that. It went up. The next candle it went up. I need to focus, guys. I really need to focus. At this point, I feel like I'm not taking it seriously, so I need to woosah and find something and take a focus. All right, guys. Let's focus back. Let's come back. All right, we're going for a buy at 17. All right, so let's put it here. That's what we want. That's what we don't want. All right. We need a nice break. Don't like that rejection. Let's wait. I don't even know why I went in a second time on that trade because I did say I'm not going in and I went in. So let's recuperate and focus. Um, we reject here. We needed to break here. We need some breakage. Break like nice break and close above. Um, what's that's what we need. This is the only one that turned red. So this was green, 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 even though we're right here, green, green. So let's see. We need green. Come on, push back up. I'm going in. 538. 10, 11. Oh, I don't like that. 10, 11. Come on. So this turn, oh, it turned red. I was gonna make a comment of this. So generally, this is an overall downward trend, right? I didn't talk about that earlier. Um, and it makes lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Not really anything. So let's see. If you're gonna give me some rejection there. All right, we in there again. This is my fourth loss in a row. Four loss. One, two, three, four. If I lose this one, so 18, 4 to 5. Right. Come on. 18, 4 to 5. It's not looking good, guys. It's still looking good. Really not looking good. I need to recuperate and come back. Not gonna lie. Come on. It's breaking this. Alright, we're gonna take a break for the next signal and come back. Alright, see how we're doing. Alright, that's a loss. I'll wait and do some push up and think about it and come back. I'm not worried or anything, so we'll be back. So that's two back to loss in the bot, and I did take those two back to back losses. So 1, 2, 3. It's 3 loss in the session in this hour so far. So yeah. All right, we're back. Alright, so this is overall downward trend. It's supposed to be a buy. Let's look into this. Alright, what we want. Alright, we need this to be a red candle. Allah. And close over there. Red candle. Right? So we need overall downtrend. Even if this 24. The next candle needs to be green, closing up here. That's what I need. This is overall a downtrend, so it's like the previous one we just did. Right? So we're looking. So we'll look. This is the low. Can't go bigger, so yeah. I need this to push way out there. Push it way out there. Because it will be the next candle we're going for a buy for. There's not a lot of momentum from anything. Alright, that's what we want. Push and close over there. Yeah. All right, so that's what I want. No, not a lot of rejection, so I'm going in. All right, 24, 24. So, all right, 18 for the 5, 32, 33, 32, 33. So we need that momentum from this candle again to go in our favor. All right, move out of the way. That's what we need again. Push up and break that. All right, we get that. Still need that momentum. All right, we need that momentum. Yeah. All right. So I did, even though it's 2 minutes, a 3 minute break, I did take that time, get my head right, do some push up, do some abs, just get my mind right, and just focus, right? Because this could deter me if, oh, I'm not going on a trade. But this didn't close this, but this push, there's no rejection off of this one, right? I get some rejection on the downside. That means buyers are fully controlled. Right. So that was my own thing of going into this trade. I didn't talk through that because sometimes when I'm in this position, I just want to stay focused and don't like talk myself out of what I'm doing because I did that like a lot of times. So I just want to like do that and just be like, okay, we're back again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, we wait again. All right, we have another one. Sell at 30. Alright, this is overall done trade. So we make lows, highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? So I'm gonna put it right here, right? So what we trying to get, right? What we don't want is this overall high to be broken, right? To continue going high. Supposed to buy sell at 30, right? That's what we don't want. So we want this to be a nice red, come back down. See where this is at? Nice red, come back down to break that. And no rejection from the downside. But we wait. We wait. Supposed to go in after this candle close. So like overall it's downtrend, making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And we just wait and see. We're going for a sell, by the way. We're not going for a buy. So there most can be rejection off of here. There is no rejection from here. So let's see if this candle is gonna reject from here. So we're still recovering. We still haven't get back to where we're at yet. The other one, yeah, we win the other one, but we still can't rush back into it still. So you wait. We will wait. Let's look like a win. The thing with these slow candles that move, when it goes certain place, you know it's a win. And we okay with that. The one thing I can say is, even though there's no rejection, it didn't do anything to this, right? Do anything over here. So that's the thing. So, alright, that's a win. We'll wait and come back. We're back here again. This one, let's see. This is like, we need that to go there. We're going for a sell, guys. We don't need, all right. So here would be a nice, but if we cannot keep breaking here, let's see where this can try to like do something. Well, it just did something. All right. So we're going for a sell 36. I did say buy. We're going for a sell at 36. All right. This is like whoop whoop. Hi hi hello hi 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 hello hi 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 hello hi 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 hello hi hi. Ooh, you went up. All right. So here. So based on my conclusion, big green. Mm, let's see. See if we're gonna break through anything, because we're going for a sell, guys. We're going for the sell at 36. This breaking. So when we have a big green candle, they always have a red candle next without a wick. I don't need this anymore. This can come here. Those rejection is looking good for me. It's not enough rejection, so we're gonna wait again. Ooh, there's a gap. I'm gonna go in there for that gap. It may be stupid, but I'm going there for that gap. 1487. If I don't win, that's fine. 1487. If I don't win on the first one, I'm not going in for second one. That gap right there. Or it may bounce off here. Ooh, it didn't work out in my favor. It shoot up. So I'm fine with not going in for a second time. It may win on the second entry, honestly. But I like that gap right here. And ooh, let's see if it's enough. This far is way up there. And it's not rejecting enough, but let's see if I'm lucky. I don't even think I will be lucky, but let's see. Come on, reject some more. Uh, uh, yeah, not too much. I don't think it got this gonna be a red, but if I go in, it may be though. Oh, it may be. Oh man, it may be. Let's see though. It may be. It rejected off of this, not this. It rejected off of this. So I think I jumped the gun because of the gap too fast. But let's see. I'm not going in. I'm tempting to go in there, but it's rejecting a lot and it's not coming back. It never come back here. So I may just lose this based on this excitement of a gap. Yes, I did. Is it a break even? Let's see. It's a win for the bot. So that last hour was three losses. I thought to just stay out of that trade, by the way. But I was really excited. Not gonna lie, I was excited for the gap, and I thought that it shoot up, and I thought going my entry was right here. It come close enough, but me going a second time wasn't a good idea either. Because it come down here, rejected, and it never come back. And then even when it came back, it rejected again. So I'll fine. We just wait again. That was like one of those trades where it breaks it, right? And you see this big gap, and you thought, okay, you're gonna come back and close it up, but there was no rejection here either. So, and then we end up being have a red candle after. I wasn't even going after this, but this one was an additional candle that you rejected so bad over here. Most likely will be a green candle. So yeah, we'll wait again. All right, we here, guys. GBP JPY. Put it right here. All right, so we're going for a sell. One, it breaks here. Break that low. we need to close down there. Sell at 43. So we need breakage. All right, let me open this. I need the next red candle. Hopefully the next one is a red to not reject like this. Overall, it's an upward trend. This one breaks here. So based on all these, red come up. This didn't break anything. So I need this to come down here and close at this line. See, you see there? Yes. It would touch the line. And then even close below here. Below this one. 43. Alright, that's good. I like that. Push down. It's not a lot of rejection there. Alright, we're going in. Alright. 32.57. Alright, let's focus back over here. We did get some rejection here, but it wasn't a lot. So, see. I just need this to keep coming down here and hit my mark, my thingy. Like just bounce, keep bouncing off of it. Come back down. Alright, we're good. So all our confirmation for this one works out. Get out of the way. So one, it hit my line right here that I wanted. It closed on top of it, little rejection, right? And it works out because overall it's upward trend, right? This one is bound off of it, and this one some rejection at the top, and then barely any rejection, and then this open without barely any wick. So and it never come back up. So that give us good, nice confirmation of this. Now the next candle started off green, and there's rejection so far, but we win. So yeah, we come. If you look, we went off of this. It's come right here, then it going back up. It's like, as I say, it's generally it's like a slantly upward trend, right? Way to get one, 190. This is for a sell. This is a risky one. All right, we're gonna put it here. We're gonna go across. Here is the high. Go across again. This is the high. Go across again, and this is, I'm going to put it right there. Then I'm going to mark these ones. Come on. Alright. So it's supposed to be for a sell. And then this is this one. Overall, it's going up. Alright. It's supposed to be a sell 41.49. Alright, so let's look. High, break it. Rejection, coming. So this is a tough one. Two rejection. Let's see. If this close red, I'll go in there. didn't. There's rejection here, rejection there. But there's one red, one green, two indecision. Pretty much identical candles. Same amount of wicks. I said it. It didn't give me my thingy, so I'm not going in. Don't need that. Could be a win. I don't care. I made a lot of mistakes earlier in this video and I'm trying to get back on track. Two indecision candle exactly the same, so it could go either way, and it's an overall upward trend too, so I'm fine with that. You will see the result is pretty much a win. So, and it's like, you know what? Look at these two. What, one was red, one was. Look at these two. Look at these ones. Two green ones give you a red. Two red give you a green. Negative down positive. Ah, it's like a math equation. All right, we'll be back again, guys. All right, we're back with another one. This is for a buy. And you know we ain't going in this one because this is going back down. This is going back down. All right, it's going back down. So buy at 55. Well, pattern. Ever so often you get that green. We already have this green. So, yeah. I'm not even thinking of going this one. 55. Buy at 55. Yeah. You never know. Man, no, this is the biggest green one so far. So, let's see. Let's look at this. Let's look. This gave me so much motivation. Then it just rejected over there. Rejection. I'm not going in, guys. Wait. Change my mind. Ugh, why did I do that? But hey. 45. 282. 282. 282. If I don't win it on the first one, I'm not going on the second one. Uh, if this ever flip green one time, we're in there. Don't look like it, but tell you, if it flip one time, we're in there. Told you, flip one time, we in there. We got it. We got it. We made it. First one. All right. What happened to my music? Oh, it's done. No music. We win. Come in phase. Wait again. All right. We're here. All right. So it's going back down. So we go lower, low, higher, lower, high, and come back down. All right. So we're going for a sell at 1. 1. So first thing first, it break here. Nice body green candle. It breaks it, right? So let's watch and see. This coming back down, so we're gonna put you right there. Here we need to break. That's where we need to break at. So nice fluffy. Because look at this. This was a nice green candle. No wick at the top. Just little rejection at the bottom. Nothing. So let's see what happened with this. And we going for a sell at 1 after this candle close. So let's see. So I'm gonna put this below here. It breaking all these people. I'd love for this to close down here with no wick. Come on, let's see. I'm going in. Alright, I went in based off of how word is closed. Alright, so alright, 46, 284. I'm just showing you all my trades from this journey. There's not a lot of talking going on. It breaks this low right here. So yeah. And this candle just give us a lot more confirmation. Like a candle can give you so much candle. Like it come down, there's no wick at the top, none at the bottom. So like yeah, give us a lot of we're not out of it yet, but give us a lot of confirmation. If this wick me out, it's gonna be some crazy stuff. Look at that. It wicked me out. It wicked me out. It wicked me out. Then why did I go in a second time? It wicked me out, bro. It wicked me out. Wow. It wicked me out. There's nothing I can do about that. And I went in a second time. That rejection was crazy. Wow. 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 I can't say nothing. I can't do nothing about that. That just wicked me out. 544. It wicked me out. Let's see what the bot did get. Nothing. The bot get wicked out crazy too. Like, wow. Like I'm there explaining my thing. Like I didn't expect this rejection right here. Nada. No. I can't even complain. I'm complaining. I will complain about the second entry because it wicked me out. But I can't complain about the first entry. Not one bit. Nada. Yo. It wicked me out. I could have just stay stunned and be done for that first entry. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Stunned. Now you want to go down? No, just take that as. And would you look at that? It just continue to go up. Bro, I'm just looking. Like, I'm upset about me going into this because I was stunned. Like, why did I press down again? I was stunned. I should have just pressed green because I whipped out here. They should tell me something. That rejection right there should say a lot. NZD USD, we're going for a buy. So this is the high. I'm stunned. It's going up. Or the next eye is way up here, so we're not worrying about that. Alright, so let's look. A break here, nice candle, no wick, no nothing, right? We're going for a buy at 8. The low is way down here, so I don't know if this to be a good time to go into this trade. I don't even know where to mark. There's no rejection, no nothing. So you're gonna continue to go down. So let's see. The only thing I could say is if you come back up here, like this nice big green candle, come back up, let's see, right there, and just take that out. That's the only thing because it's an upward trend. So and there's some rejection here. There's no rejection from that. So that's all I can look at and see from here point of view. Let's see, because it's like overall upward trend. So it always come back down and go up. Always come back down and go up. So let's see. And we will look. There's no rejection from the downside, so I'm going in. Let's see. 554. um 1022, 10, so it's gonna depends if I go into the second trade or not. So this game here, break this low, rejected off of here. We haven't get a wick on this side yet. So so rejected off of here. So let's see. We haven't make any wick or anything on this side. So it's keep rejecting. So let's see. Come on, come on, turn green. All right, that's what we wanted. One green. That's what we wanted. All right, we're in there. There's a gap also after this one. So there's a gap right here. So it may come back and fill that gap right there. So we went on the first entry. 143. Alright, so we come back again. Alright, I'll let you know if we fill the gap. So we here 143. So we here for NZD JPY. Alright, we're back. So let's what I want. See we're here? This broken. That's what I want. Right? We're going for a buy at 14. That's what I want. So overall, it's like a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, crossway. So we need breaks. Full nice green candles. Close above. See where my marker at? That's what I want. Break there and close up there. That's what I want to see. Because yeah, we flatline. This flatline right here got broken. Rejected. Come back down. Go back up. Reject off of here. So we need this to be broken and close up there. Rejection again. It's just too much of a red candle for me to go in, so we wait. We'll wait. If we lose, we lose. It's supposed to be a buy. It's just too much. Like you reject it, and then it's like we have buyers here. So it's fighting for their life. Tell you the results when this candle goes. Right, here we go, same candle. It's supposed to be a buy. First of all, it's a loss. Alright. Then I want to go in for a second entry either. Based on this candle. There's no rejection on the downside, there's rejection on the upside. So yeah. So yep. I'll wait on the results. Update. So we did get some rejection off of here. Let's see if it's gonna still play out. It's going back and forth. It rejected here one time, so it never come back. So let's see. We're gonna flop around entry and what happened. So it becomes a loss. So good for me not to go into that trade. So yeah, because this candle, like if this is had was a green, and I would have gone in there, but it wasn't a green. And then the rejection right here, it was a, and then no wick right here. So yeah. All right, we wait again. All right, so we have a signal here for a sell, low payout. It's really tempting because I like this sell. Reason being here, break this, right? It break here from this one. It close below it. Not worrying about that one yet, right? and the sell is supposed to be at 21. Right. So yeah, I feel like this is just gonna come back down like this one little green candle right here. But if this go up, I'll come back. If not, just know we didn't get into that trade. All right. All right. So the payout change to 83. So 145. 145 supposed to be selling at 21. So it pay a change, it break that low, so we're going in. So I said I didn't worry much about this green candle. So the low is right here we're trying to get to. It break this one really good. So 145.83 change 320 320 320. All right, let's see. I literally just looked up and it just changed. Hope it's not one of those. I feel rushed for this trade, but I did like it from the get go as a sell because one, this break the low, close below it, no wick, no rejection or anything. It do a little rejection off of here, and I said I don't worry about this because we had this one green one right here, and then we have this green one right here. So I wasn't worried about this candle, not even one bit. So this candle didn't come into play for me that bit because it didn't have enough strength to go up here or anything, so it didn't. So we win that one. So good. All right. Okay, we have another one here, guys. You're going for a buy at 27. All right. Let's look. These are like crazy candles going one way, then they go the next way, then they go the next way. Um, Lows. Touch. So the last time it touched here, it rejected. Nice rejection right there. All right. So this is. I don't like trade on these things. We're not worried about here right now. So we'll love for a nice green candle to go back up here. It's for a buy at 27. So after this candle close, we go for a buy. Pattern. Looking for something. Mm, this don't have no rejection here and there. This don't have no rejection here and there. Still get a red. Rejection, get a red. So let's see. Oh, don't like that entry, bro. 358. Let's see. My entry was like a little bit delayed. Can it touch there? It did touch there. Like that. I think you may go up here or right here. See where this low at right here? Is that high? I should say, not low. It did go there and touch it. So it just need to stay up there. Alright, we made that one. First entry 192. We'll win that one. Commit phase. Alright, we wait for another setup again. Alright guys, we had the $2 phase. $2 phase. We're here at 88%. 173. 173. And we're going for a sell. Really at 33. I'm not loving this sell. Okay. Alright, so look what we got here. Coming down because it's still generally a downward trend. It's not an upward trend. So we come here, we make highs, we come back down, we make highs, we come back down. So I wonder if it's the same thing gonna happen here. Alright, so we're gonna put our marker here. This is the last high that it makes, so we gotta do that. So just look, we can see there's no rejection from this candle up here. There's some rejection here. So let's see if this candle can close. I'll use this. See where this come and touch? See if we can close below that. Right now there's a lot of rejection from the downside. So for a sell, I don't see it. But let's wait. Let's see. So we didn't get in there. It may win. I'm like, no offense, but that rejection is a lot. So just wait and see. Well, the only thing I could say is every time it make a little higher, so because this one make a higher high and this make another one, it's lower than the previous one, and this one is lower than this one. So that's the only thing I can say as a pattern for this one, right? But let's see how that goes. So apparently it's a win. It's a win. The bot did the bot did win. So it was a close win, and I'm okay with that regardless because this wasn't like a big win like this one. So I'm fine with that. So we just come back again. All right, we're back again with another one. We're going for a B. So we're gonna go across. Let's get our calculator up and going first. So it's 88. Good. We're good over there. All right. So buying at 39. All right. So this was the last high. So the next one is up here. So we're trying to fill this gap right here to come up there. Right, so buying at 33. So not 33, 39. Why did I say 33? So let's see. Overall, it going back up. Going back up, right? That's what we're looking at. Alright. We get some rejection off it. We need this to go way back up here. Way back up here. Way back with rejection. Way back up there. That's what we need. Nice fluffy green candle and close above here if possible. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Come up here. Push, 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 push. Alright, I'm going in. 328. I'll tell you why I go in when I finish with this. Right. Alright, so I normally don't go in until this stuff goes up here. Because there wasn't no rejection from this candle, I went in. Because there is not no rejection from the upside. From the buyer point of view, so sellers didn't reject it. So that's why my logic of going. Right? If you see, there is no wick right here, so that's why I go in. If there was any wick, it would have given me some for my stop, but there is no wick. Did I get it at 92? No, 88. So that's it. Plus, as I said, it's going up. And we always, if you look, we always get that one red candle somewhere from this point on, we get this one, it come back down. This last one, it come touch here, come down, and it go back up. So we went in and we in there. So let's see where we at. So guys, we reach our goal today. We here. So all right, we reach our goal. Good job. We're gonna mark this as a win. Commit phase. Put this at 92%. We had 201, right? So we're gonna go here, calculator, and we're gonna mark that off. So we at day 7. Day 7. We're not at 73, but I'm not gonna go get a couple cents right here. Nope, no, no, no. I'm gonna park that as a hit, and I'm good with that. All right. So next day we gotta get this. We will make up for it the next day, right? So we here. 201. All right. So recap. I made a lot of mistakes today. I really lied. I felt like I wasn't in it. I was like playing around at first. Like I started off good, started off strong, but then I just start like doing random stuff like I'm testing out things with the bot and with everything, right? So I would, get back, regroup, did some push up, did some sit ups, get my mind back right, and we survive. We're not trying to be in survival mode. I get back in there. I didn't rush back anything. I took my 3-minute breaks. Some people would think that that's enough, but that's not for me because my mind was back focused. If I didn't feel like I was focused, I wouldn't continue. But yeah, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you for this journey. And we complete day 7. That's one full week. And I'm happy. I'm happy that we're in profit. I'm happy that we're in positive. I'm happy that I'm learning how to be patient and taking my time within the market. You know, this is the hard part. The first part is the hard part. So 7 days down, right? We have 53 more to go, right? So we take it there. We get in there, and from this candle, win green. Then we got that mark right there. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for support. If you need the calculator, the link in the description, and just watch and leave some comments. Possible. Let me know how I'm doing. Today I did get 2 losses in a row. My next trade was a win, and I'm fine with that. I took a break, 3-minute break, and I came back and so I'm okay. So the journey continues.